Hi, Frank. Are you befuddled?
Hello.
Are you confused? Are you stressed out?
Well.
It's Studio B.
Okay. Hi, Krisha.
Hi, Frank. It's
So
the Krisha and Frank show.
It is the Krisha and Frank show.
And we're not in Frank's dining room.
Nope.
We're at my dining room table in my living room.
We're at the podcast pavilion.
Yes. The
Which
podcast apartment.
That's, well, hi.
Hi. Thank you for relocating.
Yes, it's an away game for me.
Yeah.
Home game for you.
You're not stressed at all.
No, I'm wrapped tight.
You're
tight.
But look how good this is. We're doing this thing.
We are doing it. I'm glad we're here. So first of all, thank you for watching us on YouTube. We appreciate that, including our Seymour Smokies episodes, which we'll talk about, like the Tennessee Shine episode where we you saw that on Saturday, I hope. And also for listening on all of the audio podcast apps. There's so many of them.
There's so many of them.
Did you know, Krisha, may I take it aside?
Absolutely.
Talk about audio podcast apps for a moment?
You may.
You know I have Amazon Music on all of my Echo devices.
I do.
And our podcast is on Amazon Music.
It is on Amazon Music.
In fact, they like the fact that we're on Amazon Music so much
that they want us to tell you about Amazon Music.
I got a nice email and it said, "Hey, Krisha and Frank, would you promote Amazon Music, the unlimited Amazon Music, where you can get any song,
which is the best,
all the songs."
Yeah.
And I know that the Rocket Brothers are heavily into this because the other day they were listening to Blitzkrieg Bop. I mean, maybe it might be that Meaghan asked for that one, but they go deep into these children's songs also,
right?
And to show off that they can access any song under the sun. And if you'd like to try Amazon Music for 30 days and then see if you want to keep it, it would benefit us because we're now joining that affiliate marketing program.
Yeah, get amazonmusic.com/Krisha and Frank.
We appreciate that. Meanwhile, our website, krishaandfrank.com, has all of the episodes. And if you look at that little word that says merch at the top, you can get a Krisha and Frank mug, t-shirt, no hats.
Sweatshirt. I'm going to put some hats on there.
Would you?
Yeah, because we need hats.
We need things, more things. I mean, I love all the things we have, but I'm excited about having more.
We need more things, which means you need more things. So yeah, krishaandfrank.com for all the merch, all the everythings and everythings.
By the way, of all the programs that we do that support our little endeavor and buy us equipment and gas money, really the merch is probably the most successful.
It really is.
So thank you for that.
Yes. Speaking of our endeavor, I had to send you a text message this morning.
Yeah, I need to, first of all, I need to know what did I do wrong?
Nothing.
Because I'm worried that the cops are going to show up, or that maybe you're going to it's going to destroy your credit rating, or anything I did that may have caused.
I like that you think you can destroy my credit rating.
Because first of all, I guess I know what happened from my perspective. Let me hear your version of it first, because mine is fairly mundane.
Well, I don't really know what you did. What'd you do?
Nothing yet. I'll tell you in a minute.
No, I need to know what you did.
Nothing.
What'd you do?
Tell me.
What did you do?
Well, I got the bank statement in the mail.
Right.
And there's a charge on the bank statement that I did not recognize and I'm balancing the spreadsheet. And it says that there's a charge for what do you call it? A direct deposit, DDA, direct debit authorization, PUR purchase. So I Google that and it says, warning, that could be someone has gotten access to your account number and it could be a scam.
And it was an Amazon video.
Could be a theft, and it says Amazon video. So I immediately go to my Amazon account and I search through all my purchases to see if I have bought something, because I bought Jerry.
It was like $12.03.
And I thought, Jerry, maybe this is the Tosca that I bought you, but that was $17. It doesn't, and the dates don't match up. So then I look for the number on this Amazon, on the credit card statement, the debit card statement, and it gives you like a number, a reference number.
Right.
And I'm Googling that and searching Amazon to see if I can figure out, well, what movie or video or what was it? Maybe I bought it by accident. And it came up with no such title. So now I think, well, that's it. There is no such title on Amazon with that partial number. It turns out partial number. They can't find it. I didn't make the charge. What do? You look at the back of the debit card and you call the number. And it's a It's an 865 number. It's a small bank. They don't have an 800 number.
Yeah, you should probably call the bank and tell them it's not theft.
Yeah, I probably should, because I did already call them and leave a message on the voicemail system.
Maybe did you think I should contact Krisha?
No,
she has access to this card too.
That's the part I didn't remember.
Yeah.
That's the part that I didn't recall because...
the cops might show up now.
I did not remember that we used that card when you came over to my place to buy stuff, to buy some of this equipment.
My Prime account to...
I didn't remember that.
Do that. And you know how Amazon just saves things.
That's why here I am assuming that I had made the mistake and that I had made a personal purchase and accidentally charged the company card. And when I found out that it wasn't me, I thought, well, then it was a stranger and I better call the bank and cancel the card.
It was me.
How was it you?
Okay, so you remember how you were giving me a hard time the fact that I banked at Walmart?
Well, that does seem iffy.
Right. So I don't bank at Walmart anymore.
But I mean, they have banks in Walmart.
They have banks in Walmart, but...
You go to the bank of Walmart.
You gave me a hard time because I was banking at the Walmart. And with my new job, I got a new bank account.
That's why you should.
I took all my cards off, my old cards off of my Amazon account.
Okay.
I don't have my debit card yet for my new bank, so I haven't put a new card on my Amazon account.
How did you get the company card number?
The company card number was saved when I bought that thing. It just saved it.
Oh.
And because I took my other cards off, when it went to charge me for my Amazon Music and the other thing, I have 2 subscriptions that auto come out on the 22nd.
So wait a second, we just today started doing ads for Amazon Music, and then and that's the same. Your subscription caused
you to report me for theft.
I didn't know it was you.
Which the card is attached to my darn Amazon account, so now they know who thieved. They're gonna come after me.
Well, the bank's
for $12.03.
The bank is so small that they don't they're closed over the weekends. I'll call them, before they open Monday morning.
Please.
And I will. Yeah.
I don't want to go to jail for purchasing.
So then, how did you know that? Because you sent me this text that saying
this morning,
and it's kind of cryptic. I'm like, oh crap!
I was like,
Krisha?
By the way, I'm paying us back $12.03.
How did you know that you owed us $12?
Because I went onto my Amazon account to add someone to my household and saw that card was the only card there. And then I went back through my statements and I'm like, what? And I looked and I saw, and you know where you can look on Amazon and look where you have subscription charges, and I saw the card that it charged, and I was like, shoot!
Because I had on our spreadsheet, I wonder if you looked at our spreadsheet.
I went, and that's what I went and did after that. I went and looked at the spreadsheet, and there it is in bold, red.
I put it in red.
Theft.
I put it in bold.
Theft. Like, it was me.
I didn't want to forget.
It was me.
I didn't know
Theft.
you.
And it was like regular. Oh, and we still owe me $15, but it was regular parking.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll pay us, but you pay me.
I'll pay you 15 and you pay me the 12, and we'll be good.
But because
I put it in bold.
It's bold, and I was like, oh, jeez.
I didn't know it was you. If I knew it was you, would I have put theft?
No, I know you wouldn't have, but you could have said, hey, did you happen to accidentally?
It didn't even remotely occur to me that I could A, contact you, and B, should contact you.
You can contact me, and you should. But no, and it was this morning, and I was going down through there, and I was
this is yesterday. Yesterday afternoon, I got the mail, and so I'm thinking, well, I'm just going to deal with it. It's only $12.
Right.
This is fixable. I'm not worried. I was so unstressed about it that I had to put it in bold red so I would remind myself to deal with
the theft. Theft. So anyway, thanks us for paying for my Amazon Music this month. But no, and that's what it was. And so I was just going down through the process because I was like,
oh, I'm sorry.
What? It's fine. I'm sorry. I didn't even know that the company card was saved on my Amazon. I bought one thing with that card on my Amazon. Didn't even know it was saved.
And that I can totally identify with because that was what I was stressing about.
Yeah.
that I had bought this Tosca CD
oh, no.
using the company card by mistake because, between the two of us, I have been using my Amazon account and having it delivered to my place for, I'd say, everything but the one.
But the one thing.
And I forgot that, which is why it was the backpack, the beautiful backpack that we got with the USB port and everything. I had honestly forgotten that we used your Amazon account for that because it was delivered to my house.
Right.
Same as all the other stuff.
Right. But it's fine. We'll just, as long as the cops don't show up between now and...
No, I will call them ASAP. As soon as this show is over, I will get on the phone and leave a message.
That was like crap. And immediately text you. I was like, Frank, you franked it to 11 and I crushed it to 10.
I did. Well, we are on, you know who's in favor of law enforcement?
Here comes the segue.
And things that, and solving crimes. You know who it could be?
It would be Dr. Bass.
Dr. Bill Bass of bonezones.com. And
don't forget the S.
Our friends at Bone Zones are so proud of you, Krisha, for getting a car that, and they thought you need a Dr. Bill Bass key ring.
Oh my
gosh. For your car keys. So hold that up. See if you can show that as best you can.
I love it. Oh, this is amazing.
Because it's heard you, Susan and the gang, they all watched the show. And they've heard you talk about how you wanted a Dr. Bass key tag. And on the back side there is, what is that, the state of Tennessee.
Oh, Susan, thank you.
And they know that I'm a needy, jealous SOB, so they gave me a Dr. Bass challenge coin, which is really the same.
Nice.
It's the same thing, except without the key tag part.
Oh.
So I will put this in my trophy case.
I think I want to just keep this in my car and not because I'm afraid
you could use it for whatever you wish.
But I might just make it a...
Yeah. Dr. Bill Bass, founder of The Body Farm, bonezones.com.
What an awesome gift.
Dr. William M. Bass, and PhD, and then whatever all these other ones are.
Professor Emeritus.
Or the DABFA, which is probably some kind of special...
Dead bones for all.
The FA would be forensic anthropology.
Right, but it's
probably a
dead bones for all.
Director of some kind of thing. But anyway, it's a challenge coin.
And you can get
nice
these
photo.
at the website, bonezones.com. Don't forget the S.
You sure can, along with things like these lovely tumblers, autographed photos, autographed books.
Tote bags.
T-shirts, the things.
All the things. Bonezones.com. Don't forget the S, and thank you.
So I am really excited about this.
Yeah, thank you so much.
In my trophy case.
So that's pretty much the update in my life. Working a lot. Nothing crazy.
No thieving.
No, not thieving.
Not thieving at all.
Although I did accidentally maybe accumulate 48 pins.
Like writing influence?
Yes.
48?
Yeah.
Do
you and Jerry ever have
We have too many pens.
Okay,
Did you take them from my house? Because you can have... Do you need
nope.
more pens?
No.
I opened a drawer and found 100 pens that I had maybe intended to give out as promotional items.
Right.
But now there's no reason for me to promote that item anymore.
Well, but do you and Jerry ever have games that you play between the two of you that's I don't know, you're out in the world, just silly little challenges between the two of you?
I'm sure there's little things,
I bet you won't, or
little silly things we might do.
The boyfriend and I got into who could accumulate the most public pins. You know, like when you go somewhere and it's like a bank, or you go to the wherever.
And especially now with COVID, they don't often want they don't want the pen back.
We got into a competition in one day.
At the dentist's office, they have a huge basket of pens, and their whole idea is to get rid of all of them and hand them out.
In one day, we accumulated between the two of us 48 pins.
That's a lot of pens.
I will say I won the challenge. It was our one day off, and we were out in the world, and I had appointments, and we were filming at Tennessee Shine Company, and the game was on, and it was who could legally, not like going in and just... But
utilize these pens and
pens.
be allowed to keep them because you'd be signing things.
48 pens.
Did you go to 48 places?
No.
So you got.
I will say I got bowled at one place and there was a cup of pens, and I was just like, oh. And I handed him one. I'm like, do you need to sign this? And the lady saw it. He's like, that's the boldest move because I was like,
you did the misdirect.
Because she was like, I'm like, I got your pens. I think I got 9 pens in that one grab. This was a restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah. And the good clicky pins, too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Did I say the name of the restaurant on the pin?
Uh-huh.
Sweet.
They're all labeled.
Can I have one?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent.
I mean, I don't have them with me.
I know, but I mean, I'll get one eventually.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, 48 pins.
Now, I have to ask you a question while we're getting caught up
Yeah.
on things. We want to talk about Saturdays. Maybe we'll save that for later in the week. Saturdays, the behind the scenes of Tennessee Shine Company.
Oh, we have time.
But I also want to tell you about Friday's episode with the puppets.
Yes.
You enjoyed that one, right?
I love that episode.
Now, I try to surprise you if I have a good pun for the title. Once in a rare while, if you and I are in the middle of a text conversation while I'm editing,
you'll be like, I can't wait for you to see it.
Or I might say, I can't decide between these two punny titles. And then you'll cast your vote. I'm like, well, she's right. And I go with that one.
Right.
But you were unavailable when I was brainstorming titles. You were on stage. What do I mean unavailable? You're working. You're performing. You are in full-on costume being Ma McCoy. I'm not going to interrupt you to say, hey, which is a better pun?
My phone doesn't work in the building anyway. So.
Which is funnier? Show of hands. What I have to explain, though, the list I had come up with mostly had the word puppet in them. Like one of the ones I came up with was Puppetry Amigos.
Oh, I like that.
Because it sounds like the three amigos.
Yeah.
So I had another one was Puppetry of Life. I had thought about, they call it Puppet Love, but it sounded a little weird.
And they called it Puppet Love. No.
But I'm a huge Donny Osmond fan, and I thought, I can't do that to Donny.
Yeah.
So I had made up a list, and I thought, well, you know what I'll do is I'll go to my team of writers. So I sent it to Meaghan and Frank Jr., my two children, and said, here are my suggestions. Here's what I'm thinking for puppet titles. Do you like any of these, or can you come up with a better one?
Right.
And the winner was Meaghan, because she came up with Show of Hands. And I thought that's exactly what I would
perfect.
want. It's totally perfect.
Yeah.
But I felt bad because Frank Jr. had come up with one that was also perfect, but I just, it might have been a little too long to squeeze onto the screen. And I don't know, I'll try it on you. His was, Puppet Will Do It Live. I'm so proud of both of them because honestly, Frank's joke made me laugh harder. But there was something about the twist on Meaghan's that not everyone's going to understand we're referring to the puppets unless you watch the episode.
Right.
And I like those time bomb jokes.
I do too.
I like those ones where you see the title of the show and it may or may not hit you. And if it doesn't hit you, I don't care. You can go back and watch it again and try to figure it out.
Right.
But I like those ones where I'm just like sliding it in and then all of a sudden you realize that a puppet show.
Show of Hands is mwah. Puppet Will Do It Live. I almost said what it actually is, and I had to stop myself.
So that may not, but I thought you may.
I just want to scream it.
If you've been on the internet for more than a day, you probably have seen some kind of reference to that, some kind of meme.
Puppet Will Do It Live.
So I was very pleased with both my children coming up with that. All right, well, let's wrap this one and do another one for the next time.
We're gonna do another one for the next time that you get to see us on your phone, tablet, television.
Normally on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and then the Saturday show is the Seymour Smokies episode. Got a text from Meaghan and Frank. He was in town visiting her.
Yeah.
Got a text from them Saturday morning saying, "Hey, can we do FaceTime?" I'm like, yes. He says, okay, we'll be available in 17 minutes, 35 seconds, which is the length of your Tennessee Shines episode.
That's fantastic.
So they watched it with the boys.
I actually had someone at work yesterday, slide their phone across the table outside to me during our 20-minute break. And he was like, what are you doing in this thumbnail from the Tennessee Shines episode? He was like, what are you doing? I'm like,
that's a question
don't know.
For another show. I still don't believe that you gargle with moonshine every morning.
I don't.
You fooled me.
I know.
Actress. It's the problem with actresses. They're always fooling you.
You thought I did.
I looked at you dead in the eye, and I said to you, are you lying or truthing? And you said, I'm truthing. And then all that rise and shine nonsense, which is what the thumbnail is, kind of gave it away that you were kidding. But I didn't have time to go back to it mentally. And I thought, well, do I edit this out or do I leave it in?
It's fine.
It was, yeah.
It's fine.
So it's in. It's also in the short, the 6-minute version that goes to Channel 6.
Cool. That's fine. That's fine. I know I was joking.
Well, thank you for telling me.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I believed you.
We'll see you Wednesday. Thank you so very much. Get amazonmusic.com/Krisha and Frank, and also krishaandfrank.com for all the good things.
And if you're fond of spoken words, you like the music, but you want to do the talkie instead, then we've got that for you too with our Audible deal with same kind of affiliate marketing. You go to audibletrial.com/Krisha and Frank. Get a free 30-day membership, and during that 30 days, your first download is free, and you keep it forever. And then decide at the end of 30 days if you want to renew or what do you want to do, what do you want to listen to.
Yeah, and just remember what card you put it on.
Comedy. Yeah, that's important. If you have the business card.
Theft. Theft.
Sorry. I seriously, I will call the bank, and right now I will do it.
You can't call them right now. They're not.
Well, I called them on a Saturday when I got the thing in the mail. Give me the phone. I'll just leave a message and say, "Hey, it's me again.
It's not theft." Do
you remember I called? It turns out it was somebody I know.
I'm sure that's happened before. I'm sure it has.
All right.
Is that the cops?
I hope not. Okay, thanks. Bye.